Hi everyone, this is Balázs from RacingBrick. 9 Bricklink Designer Program series so far, 0 Technic winners. Let's see if we can fix that. Usually my Bricklink Designer Program videos are either quick overviews of the submissions with a few highlights or reviews much later before crowdfunding. Both of those are coming soon, an overview for Series 10 and also a detailed presentation for a very cute Series 7 model. But this time we are starting right at the beginning, in the crowd support phase, because I actually have a physical model in hand, the all-terrain hybrid racer. This is a proper Technic off-roader, packed with functions, and as I said, in 9 series so far, not a single Technic model made the top 5. Buildings and pirate ships are nice, but I would really like to see something cool and functional as well, and for that I will need your help. Full disclosure, the designer is a friend of mine, and no, this isn't something I'll be doing for every submission. I'm doing this because this model has everything I want to see in a fun, non-licensed Technic vehicle. Most of my favorite Technic sets come from an era when LEGO didn't feel the need to brand everything, when cars could focus on clever mechanics instead of desperately trying to match a real-life counterpart. So let's take a look at the model and then you can decide whether it deserves your vote. But first, a quick recap of how the Bricklink Designer Program actually works. Designers had a bit more than 2 months to create their builds after the Series 10 part palette was released in Bricklink Studio and then submit their designs. Crowd support for Series 10 started on the 9th and will close on the 20th of February. I will show you in detail at the end what you need to do. It's a very simple process. Once voting closed, the results will be reviewed and on the 19th of March, the 5 winning designs will be announced. After that, Bricklink will work with the designers to refine the models, which is a fairly long process, and next February you will be able to pre-order the finished sets during the crowdfunding phase. Every set that reaches 3000 pre-orders will be produced, and you will get the model in hand in July 2027. A few words about the designer. This is Alex. You might have already seen him and some of his great builds in one of my Rebrickable videos. And now let's finally talk about the build itself. This is the all-terrain hybrid racer. Roughly 1800 parts, about double the piece count of the Audi RSQ e-tron, yet the model itself is actually smaller. This car is dense, literally filled to the brim with parts and functions. Starting with the looks, a nice red, black and white color scheme all around. Due to the limitations of the program, there are no decorative stickers, you are limited to just 7 at this piece count, but I really like how the colors are used throughout the build. We have a cool grille with an interesting headlight assembly, lots of nice shaping all around, a small rear spoiler, a radiator with fans, and great looking rear lights. It looks good from all angles. This rear section is easy to remove by the way, and the fans aren't connected, but honestly with the number of functions already packed in here, I don't miss it, so let's talk about those functions. The hood opens to reveal a detailed engine bay with a V6 and twin turbos. And yes, everything works. If you push the car, the engine runs, the turbos spin, and they are even visible with the hood closed. We'll get back to the drivetrain in a moment. We have butterfly doors, because why not? A detailed interior with 2 seats and plenty of gauges, and a functional steering wheel. The hand-of-God steering knob is at the rear, and it runs smoothly and easily. Underneath, the car has full-time 4-wheel drive with 3 differentials, 1 central and 1 on each axle. The wheels drive the fake engines through a 4-speed sequential gearbox, and there's also a dummy electric motor representing the hybrid assist system. Alex created some excellent renders for the submission that explain the drivetrain and control system really well, so I don't need to take the whole model apart. You can see how the front and rear axles connect to the central differential, here is the compact gearbox, and there's a very clever mechanism using lift arms and knob gears to control the gear selectors on both sides. We have 4 gears, the selector is on top, it will have a sticker, and if I turn the model around, you can see how the red levers and gearbox components move on both sides. And of course, you can see the effect on the engine and the turbos. In first gear, the engine spins faster, and at a constant wheel speed it slows down in higher gears. There's independent suspension front and rear, but with a twist, the suspension is height adjustable. There's another knob for it on the roof. As you rotate it, worm gears on both sides rotate long axles while holding them in place, repositioning the upper mounting points of the shock absorbers. The difference isn't huge, but it's clearly visible, and yes, the car still has plenty of bounce. It's also a very sturdy build. Apart from the rearview mirrors, it's not easy to knock anything off accidentally. And you can easily grab and hold it by the roof, it's rock solid. So yes, this car is interesting to build, extremely playable, packed with functions that are clever without being overcomplicated, and with virtually zero wasted space inside. This is exactly how I like my Technic, and if you want to put it on display, that works too. If you want to help turn this into a real set, open the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Make sure you are logged into Bricklink with your unified LEGO account, then simply click the Love It icon, and that's it. You can also share it with others to help it stand out in the sea of castles and buildings. Let's see if we can push this Technic build high enough to grab some serious attention. I really hope you like this model as much as I do. Yes, it's still a car and not old school Technic heavy machinery, but the Bricklink Designer Program is about balance. You are not publishing a mock, it's supposed to be a product. You really need something that can appeal to a wider audience, and I think this one can. Make sure to vote and let me know what you think about the all-terrain hybrid racer. Let's talk about it in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe with notifications, as more exciting LEGO videos are coming soon. See you next time, bye bye.